Fortnite Chapter 6 just released, and it might be the best chapter ever. And in today's video, we are going to go over everything new and some things you might not know about the new season. So first, let's talk about Simple Edit, and this is what everyone is talking about. So by simply turning on a setting in your settings tab, you can edit just as fast, if not faster, than most creative warriors and or pros. And personally, I think this is a really unique setting, and it will help close that huge margin of the Fortnite skill gap. However, I recommend not using this setting if you want to go pro or just be an absolutely insane editor, because sometimes it gets your edits wrong and is not always the most consistent way of editing. And also, if you have high delay or ping, sometimes it can take way longer for the Simple Edit to render. But there are already people that have mastered Simple Edit, and honestly, it looks freaking insane. Next, let's talk about all the little Easter eggs in the game and around the map. If you come to this POI, Night Shift Forest, and you come down here, you will notice that there's a little box or what looks like a key to a lock missing. Well, here's how to open it. You want to come to both of these two spots, because the NPC spawns between these two locations every match, and it is very random. Then you will want to grab a sprite. It doesn't matter what sprite, you just need one. Then having the sprite in hand, you will walk up to the NPC, talk with her, and show her the sprite. After you do that, she will give you the mythic key, which you can use to go open the vault. The vault has 4 epic chests and 2 of the new chests as well as the new katana. The next location of the Easter egg is at Magic Mosses, and you want to land in the center of the POI. Make sure you grab a sprite and break down the 2 floors in the middle of the POI. Once you get down into the pool of water, you can loot up, but there's a big vault once again, just behind a humongous rock. So what you do is come to this corner with the sprite and walk towards the wall, and it should open automatically. Once you get through, grab this chest and break the rock, and there you will have more loot than ever. Another Easter egg in this chapter is the no emoting spot, and a lot of content creators and regular players have already found it, but you can find it right here. And if you emote, well, let's just say it might end your game early. I think this is a really cool spot, and it's something hilarious that Epic Games added. The next Easter egg is finding the boss around the map and fighting him. He has so much health, but the fight is worth it. After you get his health down to almost killing him, he will despawn and drop you a mythic. Now you have 3 different mythics he can give you. The mythic pump shotgun that hits people in the head for 200 damage, or also known as a 1 pump. Or he'll give you the new Oni shotgun, which is really good for precision shots. And finally, you can get the double shot shotgun they just added. Personally, the least best option. You will also find this boss later on in the map on top of the islands. And once fighting him, you can get the new Fire Oni mask, as well as the mythic katana and his mythic medallion, which gives you infinite stamina, and it makes you invisible while running. However, it doesn't actually make you invisible. People can still see you, it just makes you blend in more. Now, let's talk about the new movement and mechanics. This season, Fortnite changed almost everything from mantling to sprinting and everything else. But if you learn these quick, you can use them to your advantage. Here I will demonstrate some of the different movements and mechanics you can do. As you can see, side jumps and regular jumps basically just got a big buff, and you should use this to your advantage. There is also rolling and many other mechanics that I'm still learning, but are going to be insanely useful in the future. The next thing is movement, and there's 3 types of consistent movement and 1 okay movement. You have shockwaves, the katana, and the void mask. And then of course the wind sprite, but we will talk more about that later. First of all, just based off the movement, the void mask is by far one of the coolest movements we've ever had in the game, and it is the best. You can launch it over long distances and completely teleport, which can get you out of sticky situations. Next, I would have to pick the katana, just because it lasts longer than 6 shockwaves usually do. However, it is much harder to use to get out of sticky situations unless you know the many dash glitches with it. And yes, I do not know any of these glitches currently. I'm still working on finding out how to do them, but I'm assuming Fortnite will patch these and it will make the katana less useful. Next, let's talk about sprites. There are only 2 so far in the game that are all around the map, and that is the water and wind sprite. And they are somewhat useful. The water sprite gives you health right when you throw it, and then it heals you up a total of 50 health, and it can be used for all of you and your teammates. And yes, once you use it, you can pick it back up again. However, for the wind sprite, it is really good movement, but at the same time not. Because while using it, I haven't figured out how to pick it up and reuse it. And hopefully Fortnite finds a way to fix this so that you are able to use it, just have a cooldown afterwards, and it will stay in your inventory. I could see this being one of the main movements used in competitive Fortnite or just in the game if they can figure out how to fix this. And last but not least, let's talk about weapons. And to be honest, they are freaking insane. They are all hit scan weapons, which basically means if you're aiming on the person and you shoot, you're gonna hit them. There's no bullet drop, there's no bullet timing. You shoot, you're gonna hit the person. Also, there's no sniper in the game so far and no other guns that we know about as of right now, but I'm assuming later in the season they're going to add more. Next, let's talk about boons and what they do. First, we're going to talk about my favorite boon, the Void Boon. Basically, this boon, when you kill someone or knock someone, it will show all the surrounding players if you're in solos, or it'll show the knocked teammates in duos, trios, or squads. Next, let's talk about the Wind Boon, and this basically makes you run faster while having your pickaxe out. Next, the Fire Boon. This basically helps you reload faster, and it is really good if you have this and the Void Boon. They are just the best combo in my opinion. But next is the Water Boon, and this can heal you and your teammates in any water source for whites and shield, which is really useful if you get into sticky situations near open water, because you don't have to use your heals, you can just use the water. The Japanese theme of this season is really cool, and later in the season we will see Godzilla, and obviously OG Fortnite is coming back. So on December 6th, OG Fortnite comes back, and it comes out with a new battle pass, which I think is absolutely insane. The skins look amazing, even though they're not the actual OG skins. They're better makes of the OG skins. Obviously you're gonna have to pay for the OG pass, but I recommend buying Fortnite Crew as it is the best option because you get all the passes for 12 bucks and an extra 1,000 V-Bucks, so it's kind of the go-to. Also, I made a new 1v1 map. You guys should check it out. It has all the chapter 6 weapons. It's going to be called Flows 1v1. Search it up, play it, 0 delay, high FPS, super fun, best 1v1 map out there. And use code NOTFLOW in the item shop, hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner, NOTFLOW, no spaces, NOTFLOW. Personally, I think this is one of the best seasons Epic has ever created. It's a huge map, hit scan weapons, really good heals, new medallions, which are easily really good, new boons, sprites, so much new stuff, new movement. It's a little wonky at first, but you'll get used to it. And obviously, I personally enjoy the season a lot. So that's it for the video, but I'm really curious as what you guys personally think of the new season and what they could do to make it better. So leave a comment below and make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video. And if you have any stutters or problems, make sure to go watch this video. But you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace, guys.